with Mbemo and Tony leading the line. For Spurs, the big news is Forster starts in goal. Lloris is on the bench. Tanganga, Langele and Dyer are the back three in a 3-4-3 formation for Spurs. Doherty and Perisic out wide with Basuma and Hojberg in midfield. Gilasevski and Son either side of Harry Kane, who is incidentally on the ball now in the centre circle. He's given away possession though. Brentford come into the attacking third themselves. It's played to Tony on the left hand side. He's got a chance to deke this in and does, but it's headed behind for a Brentford corner. Doherty the man to stop the cross.
Uma equipa que está a jogar no sistema de 3-5-2. Este é António Conte, treinador da equipa do Tottenham. Tem contrato até 2023. É um técnico de 53 anos, italiano. Enquanto jogador de futebol, fez parte de clubes como Leeds e a Juventus. A Juventus jogou perto de 405 jogos.
Jensen takes the corner. It comes in low to the edge of the 6-yard box. It's headed away. Might drop here on the far side for Brentford again, but the header back into the box is well wide. The goal kick here for Tottenham. That's his first Premier League appearance for Tottenham after his free transfer this summer. Fraser Forster. Goal kick taken. It goes to the left-hand side as Tottenham shoots. It's picked up comfortably though by the Bees defence. It's hit forward looking for Tony once again. He loses out in the aerial battle with Eric Dyer. Tottenham get the ball out for a throw into Brentford.
Aqui nas imagens, Thomas Frank, treinador desta equipa do Brentford.
So throw-in's taken, and it's Raya on the halfway line, the Brentford goalkeeper, that receives it and hits it into the box. Eventually cleared away by Tanganga. This will be a Brentford throw-in. Interesting choice of throw-in. The goalkeeper's come that far up. If it fails, it's probably going to be 1-0 Tottenham, but it caused a problem. It gives them an extra body, of course, in attack.
Agora na 10ª posição. Brentford que 15 jogos já disputados.
Throw-in taken as a long throw-in straight to the 6-yard box. There's an aerial battle here which is won by Dyer, and then Harry Kane picks up the loose ball, tries to whip it down the wing. He's managed to keep it in play, but will give possession away here to Brentford. It's Henry the man on the halfway line. Oh, and it was a clever idea. He's played it into Jensen, and Jensen tried to backheel it first touch into a 1-2 with Henry's momentum to take the ball past his man, but he wasn't quite reading the play, and it's gone out for a throw into Spurs. Harry Kane tries to control the ball but can't. Tottenham do nonetheless come with the ball. It's Son in the centre circle, tries to feed it out wide. He's looking for Perisic, but it's been intercepted by Henry. And now Brentford have the ball in safe possession just inside their own half. It's now gone to the right of the centre circle as Brentford go past the halfway line here with Jorgensen. It's Pinnock. Jorgensen again. And a good bit of pressure there, puts the ball out of play from Doherty. That will be a Brentford throw-in. So 5 minutes gone, goalless here between Brentford and Tottenham. Jorgensen receives the throw-in, plays it back to Raya. Comes into his D before hitting it right-footed out to the left-hand side, looking for the head of me. He's challenged in the air. Brentford come away with a free kick.
Aí está o passe atrasado. Despachar ali de qualquer maneira. Guarda-redes.
It's hit left-footer down the wing. It's hit early as well because Mbeo was there, but he bounced away from the striker and into the welcoming arms of Fraser Forster.
Guardião da equipa do Valve. 7 minutos nesta altura. 0 para o Brentford. 0 para o Tottenham. Jogo na 17ª jornada do campeonato inglês.
He's gone from right to left. Brentford trying to cross the ball into the box, but it is blocked comfortably by Tottenham, and now Son might break just shy of the halfway line. It's a good challenge from Jensen. The chance is gone. Brentford now play it back to the goalkeeper Raya. He plays it out to his right hand side. So looks to play it down the line. It's a poor ball. It's intercepted easily by Hojbjerg. Tries to get the ball forward for Kane, but it is back with the goalkeeper Raya once again. Brentford look to build from the back. They pick the ball up with Pinnock. Plays it out to the right hand side for Jorgensen. Looks to whip this one forward and has done. Bayo's banking on the bounce going over Tanganga, which he was never going to do, and he chests it down comfortably and keeps possession for Tottenham.
5 vitórias, 8 empates e 4 derrotas. Já o Tottenham nos últimos 22 jogos conseguiu 12 vitórias, 4 empates e 6 derrotas. Tottenham com uma média de golos de 1,77.
Tottenham with the throw in here.
Contra uma média de golos de 1,53.
Around midway through their defensive half, Brentford, with bodies around them, looking to try and win the ball back in a deep area here. It's thrown down the line in the end as they look to try and advance with another throw-in, and they do successfully. It's nodded out just past the halfway line this time for Tottenham to have a second bite at the cherry. This time it's thrown infield for Hojbjerg. Manages to just stretch his leg around Mbeo to get the ball to a teammate, and Tottenham keep possession. They've been closed down here and hurried with every pass by Brentford. Nearly a mistake there that would have seen Tony through on goal, because Brentford, as I say, not giving Tottenham an inch in as they're trying to pass it between the defenders. He nearly took it off the toes of the defender there. They now try and switch the play across to the right hand side, Tottenham, just to try and give themselves some breathing space here, because Brentford have been relentless in the press. It's a nice 1-2 with Doherty. Hojbjerg, the other man involved, he now sweeps it to the left hand side, and Dyer, who's on the defensive edge of the centre circle, plays it to his left, and Langele comes forward. Comes to the right with Tanganga, tries to slip in Son, and that's defended away. Comes back to Tanganga, who then gets Son and does find him this time. Out to the right for Doherty. Further right now for Kulusevski, who's going to try and get this into the box. Doherty's now got the ball again. The cross is poor, and it's hoofed away by Brentford. Clearance bounces in the centre circle. Dyer takes it down. He's the only man in the Tottenham half, bar the goalkeeper. Tanganga comes back to give him support, which he uses. Now Doherty on the right hand side. Harry Kane with the back heel into the path of Hojbjerg. His run intercepted though comfortably by Norgard, and now Brentford can try and counter-attack themselves, and Bayo looks to feed in Tony. Can't quite get the ball to its intended target, and Tottenham now pick the ball up and look to try and counter-attack. If that ball had been a little bit further forward though. Tony was away there for Brentford. Here's Son. Got 2 men to beat and does, and then the third player comes in with a good slide challenge and the ball is lost, although the referee's given a free kick here. I thought that was a very good challenge from Ben Mee. I'll watch the replay back, unless he's giving it for a pull on Son because he was being squeezed out. That looks like a fantastic challenge to me. Have to see another angle on it, see whether he maybe gets the man before the ball. But it looks to me like a very, very good slide challenge. where he wins the ball. Nonetheless, he has been penalised, and this is very much in striking territory. Kane, Son and Perisic all stood over this one. It's about 21 yards from goal, and it is bang level with the right upright as the striker looks, whoever the striker of the ball will be. Perhaps half a foot inside of the post, if we're being really pedantic, but it is pretty much level with the right upright, and it's just outside the D, so perhaps 22, 23 yards from goal. And it's Kane who hits it. It takes a deflection off the wall and goes out for a corner. The wall doing its job there for Brentford. It was well struck. It's hit the man on the outside. It's Mbeo, the man who's headed it behind, and it was curling past him, and it looked at good height as well. Harry Kane scored in all 6 of his Boxing Day games, which is a joint Premier League record. Could have broken it there with 7. Nonetheless, Tottenham have a corner, and it's taken from the right hand side. Comes into the near post and is flicked away comfortably in the end by Brentford. Perisic will take the throw in, but there's another ball on the pitch. We've got to wait for that to be removed, and in fact, whilst there's that delay, he decides to leave the ball for Doherty to take it instead, and does. Short to Tanganga. Now Perisic tries to help it on. It's given away, but Brentford don't keep hold of it for very long. Tottenham then hoof it forward, but there's no one there, and that will be watched out for a Brentford throw-in. 13 minutes gone. Brentford 0, Tottenham 0. Throw-in is taken, and Tottenham win it back straight away, but the referee's blown for something that he feels was a foul. I think it's the bouncing ball. Oh, he's given a high foot, actually. I thought he might have clipped the arm of Kane with the ball. Back to him. He then goes back to Tanganga. Looks to play it in field for Son. Son takes it down, but Ben Mee is there for the Bees to get that one away. And now Tony's bearing down on the box. He's on the edge of the box here on the left-hand side. Plays it to Janelle. Janelle, oh, it's 1-0. Brentford is back. It all starts here from Tottenham's throw-in. They give the ball away. It's a long ball pumped forward. Mbeo heads it on to Tony. Tony's got one-on-one to try and get around Dyer. Then support is there. It's a fantastic ball across. Really sensational ball across this from Mbeo. And it's a calamity of defending, it's fair to say. The ball across is sensational. The shot is then blocked, but he goes straight onto the goalkeeper. The defender can only turn it against Forsted. Bounces off his knee, and there is Janelt with the simplest goal he'll score in the Premier League. It's 1-0 Brentford. It just goes to show, just get the ball in the box, anything can happen. It's like pinball, just bouncing about in there. And Janelt was on hand. And that, again, we talked earlier about Brentford putting that extra man forward, bringing the goalkeeper onto the halfway line from throw-ins and so on. Having the extra man in the box there paid off. Because anyone else, the man's not there, and it's 0-0. But he's there at the right place, the right time, because they've put extra bodies forward. They've put that pressure on Tottenham. They've stayed tight. They've got their reward in the 15th minute. We are back underway now, and Brentford, as I was talking through that goal, have already got themselves in an attacking position. They want to throw in. I thought it was a corner, actually, really deep by the corner flag. But it is a throw-in nonetheless. Guard box, it's headed towards goal, but it takes a block and goes behind for a Brentford corner. Brentford have been very direct when they've won the ball. They've tried to feed the two strikers, Mbeo and Tony, as early as they can. And when they've had set pieces and throw-ins, they've gone straight into the 6-yard box with them, just to put that pressure on. The pressure's already paid once. Corner comes in and it's a header wide of the post.
Tradicional. As rivais são Arsenal, Chelsea e West Ham.
It has in fact taken a deflection apparently.
Brentford é uma equipa, digamos assim, relativamente menos cotada que este Tottenham. Tottenham que tem um orçamento de
because it's gone for another corner. This one goes further out to the far side, and Son teams up with, I think it was Basuma, to get that, blocks it, manages to hit it back onto Doherty, and it ricochets out for a Brentford throw-in. And he's just tying his laces, so Ben Mee will just hold the ball and wait a second for his teammate to be ready to resume play.
Não há necessidade para essas coisas.
Well, now back underway, the throw-in's taken and it's whipped across to the far side here for Brentford, looking to try and go from left to right. They take the throw-in quickly and down the line, and they've won themselves a throw-in deep by the corner flag as well, I think. Although Tottenham are claiming it's theirs, I think the linesman's agreed with them. This will be a throw-in to Tottenham, but again, Brentford, when they've got the ball, they like to switch it up. They go from left to right, then from defence to attack very quickly. And despite the counter-attack, because what you tend to find, of course, with a team that counter-attacks quickly, is they tend to have less possession, because when they've got the ball, they very quickly get up the pitch, and then consequently when the attack's over, possession's then turned back to the other team. They've had 49% possession, despite the speed of their counter-attacks, which is actually very, very impressive. Tottenham with the throw-in, and they do what they've been doing all game with the throw-ins. They throw it down the line, looking to try and win another throw-in further in to the opposition half, and they've done so. It's just shy of the halfway line, and they've done it again, down the line, looking to try and win another throw-in. Headed away, Hojbjerg will win this back though for Tottenham. Teams up Doherty, but they can't quite get the ball away. They've still got possession though, they just can't get it up the pitch. So they decided instead to go backwards. It's now with Dyer across to Tanganga. Looks to play it down the right hand side. Excuse me. Excuse me. Henry picks up the loose ball here for Brentford. He's then fouled. The referee gives the free kick, and there's a bit of after here. He's not impressed with the way he was fouled. He's won the free kick though. He needs to keep a level head there and continue play. Kulusevski is the man who he took umbrage to. And yeah, he's pulled him back. He's put two arms on his shoulder and pulled him back. And Henry is understandably frustrated about that. But you've won the decision. Let Kulusevski come out of it frustrated and move on. The referee's had a word with both of them, but no cards shown as far as I can see. Brentford have a free kick. It's certainly not in shooting range. It's closer to the halfway line than the goal. It's on the left-hand side of play as well as they attack. And it's played short into the middle of the half and then chipped over to the left-hand side. It's a lovely ball, and ball into the box, played in low, first touch. Nice idea. It was Janelt, the man who tried to get it in, but it's comfortably blocked away and cleared. Probably could have gone for goal there, but that was a really nicely worked ball in. It got acres of space on the left of the box. Selflessly tried to volley it across the 6-yard line, first touch. Probably should have gone for goal there. It's one of those situations where if you hit it on target, you've got players rushing into the box, attacking, going towards goal. If the goalkeeper saves it, there's probably someone there to stab home the rebound. It could well go in. You might win a corner. Nonetheless, decent attack there for Brentford, but the chance is gone. Tottenham do get the ball away, but he goes all the way back to the Brentford goalkeeper. And now they can try and continue here. Henry hits the ball down the line because Tony's down in some pain. The ball doesn't go out of play, but Tottenham do stop play to let the referee assess the situation. And it is a potential head injury. Tanganga, as he jumps up first, and then Tony jumps up after, and the arm of Tanganga hits Tony in the back of the head. I think he'll be fine here. Play does continue. Tottenham get us back underway. He's played to the left-hand side. Here's Tanganga, goes past the halfway line, plays it to Basuma. Basuma goes out wide to Doherty. It's now back with Dyer, who's anchoring everything at the back. 24 minutes gone. Here's Son, just outside the box to the left-hand side, twists and turns to make some space, goes for goal. It's a weak effort, bounces towards the goalkeeper, and Raya will pick that up all day, every day. Didn't quite get the connection on that he wanted. I'm not even sure if it was going on target. It's Basuma trying to advance up the pitch here for Tottenham, but he's forced out of play, and that is a goal kick to Brentford. And the throw-in's taken. Tony is the recipient and fouled, and wins a free kick here for Brentford. Again, this is Brentford's mantra today. It's taken quickly and hit up the pitch looking for Mbemo. This one bounces away from him again, and Forster is on hand to collect it. Rolled out to the defence. It's passed between all three defenders before making its way to the left-hand side, and Perisic. Now back with Dyer again. And now Longley tries to play crossfield ball. It doesn't work, but the clearance only goes as far as Højbjerg. And now Kulusevski, good run to get round his man. He gets in on goal. It's a poor effort. Got into the box. There was shirts arriving. He could have played it across the 6-yard box. And there was two teammates in blue waiting. He goes for goal himself, which again was a reasonable option. But again, similar to Son a moment ago, didn't quite connect with the ball as he would have liked. And it's a weak effort. And that is comfortably gathered by Raya. 26 minutes gone. Brentford 1, Tottenham 0. Kulusevski there has the most assists of any Tottenham player this season. Decided to go for goal himself there. Probably not the best option.
Sai 2 metros e não é fácil. Com a enfiladura dos braços. Então é alguém que difícil de bater.
Brentford advance up the pitch. Here's Mbemo, and he's fouled again. It's Højbjerg who goes in rough from behind as he's trying to turn away. And Brentford win another free kick. You'd have to say they're controlling this game because everything they're trying to do seems to work. When they want to get up the pitch, they do so. When they're winning free kicks, they're winning corners, they're winning throw-ins, which might sound unimportant, but they're causing havoc with the throw-ins as well. It's another free kick here for Brentford. Tottenham lining up players on the edge of the box, looking to guard against any runs in. Mbemo takes the free kick into the 6-yard box, headed behind for a corner by Eric Dyer.
Tottenham. Está a perder por uma bola a 0 em casa de Brentford. Esta é Tanganga.
Here comes Mbemu then with the corner. It's going across to the far side, but it's plucked out the air very well there by Forster. He looks to try and run to the edge of his box and release this quickly, but he's swarmed by the bees, pun intended. And he has to wait then for everyone to get into position before rolling it out to the left of his defence. It's found its way to Son. Son gets into the attacking third, drops his left-hand side. Perisic in a crossing position. He's got red shirts to beat. He wins a corner. Oh, it stayed in play, just. Picked up by Doherty on the far side. Now Kulusevski goes round one, crosses it in. Good delivery. Headed away though. Tottenham do pick it back up on the edge of the attacking third. Here's Dyer across to Son. Son has a shot and it bounces towards the far post, but it's a comfortable save. It was a better effort from a full 25 yards, and the accuracy was there. There was more power behind it as well. He just takes one touch to set and then one to curl it towards the bottom corner. It was a good effort that from Son. The goalkeeper had the time to slide down for that one. Brentford's clearance though lands into the Tottenham defence once again, and they can now try and go forward. This is better from Tottenham. It's now Son on the left-hand side, trying to find Kane in the middle. It's a good slide challenge from Jensen to block the pass, and Brentford pick up the ball, and it's hit hopelessly forward. And this will be picked up again by Longley, and now Dyer. Tanganga. Dyer goes left to Longley. Now he looks to try and feed it through to the halfway line. It looks to be given away. That's a brilliant bit of play by Son to get in the way and drop it to a teammate, but it's not the most accurate pass given the situation he was in. And the ball is given away again to Brentford. They've won a throw-in now. Brentford play it back to the goalkeeper, and then he hits up to the halfway line. Tanganga's there to win the ball against Tony. Hit forward hopefully by Tottenham, given away. And Henry, with two blue shirts around him, can only put the ball out for a throw-in as he tries to get it down the line.
Brentford sabe o que quer. Benny. Fazer aí a movimentação, vai sobrar ali para Langley.
Tottenham now with the ball in the centre circle. It goes out to the left-hand side for Longley. Now Perisic. Infield to Son, who plays it back to Dyer. Basuma comes back to link up the play. It's given away though now, and Brentford are back in possession. It's a ball chipped in looking for Tony. Can't quite jump high enough. Dyer expects him to miss it and gathers the ball behind him. Played down the line to Kulusevski, who tries to play it infield. Janelsi's there to block it. It's out for a Tottenham throw-in.
Mais uma intenção clara do Brentford. Foster a mostrar que, apesar da altura, dificuldades de defender fora em rasteiras com a mão, mas com o pé também serve. Chega-se lá. Deu para o pontapé de canto.
Still waiting for Brentford to take the throw in here. Can't quite reach its intended target, and the long leg of Tanganga gets that one away for Tottenham. Not very far though. Brentford picking up on the halfway line, play it forward quickly as expected. Looking for Tony, tries to feed it into the box from Bemo, but he can't. Plays it out left instead to Henry. 1-2 with Janelt. Down the line again it goes. Now into the middle with Norgard. And across to the right this time from Brentford. They've done well today at playing from left to right. Down the right hand side this one goes, looking to try and release from Bemo, but Perisic is there first and hits that one out for a throw in. It's about 18 yards from goal here. Brentford look to take it quickly but then decide there's nothing on, so they will instead put the long throw into the box and go direct again. Long ball into the box. It's headed away on the near side of the 6-yard box. Not very far though. Brentford still in possession. Tony has a shot and it's kicked behind by Forster. Decided just to boot it instead. It was a good turn and shot there. It's a big right leg from Forster just to put it behind for a corner. Signals put up. Corner comes in. It's into the 6-yard box. Forster there first to punch it away. Brentford pick it up, and as they head it back towards the box, it's intercepted. Clearance again given away though. Brentford, lovely bit of footwork there to get round the man, and then a poor ball in truth. I think Janelle got a bit giddy there. He had a lovely bit of skill. And it went to his head. Brentford have picked the ball up again though, and there's way too much time and space here for Brentford. Ball makes its way out to the right hand side. Here's Roveslev. Decent overlapping run. The ball's gone behind though. I think that's for a goal kick. It was Roveslev with the run in from the back. Brentford fans looking very happy here. Rightly so. They've played some very good stuff. The manager looking very happy indeed. He signed a new contract as well this week, saying that he felt he got a lot of unfinished business at Brentford that he wanted to see out. So Forster takes the goal kick here for Tottenham, but Brentford pick that one up. Tanganga now with the ball. Goes left to Højbjerg. Back to Tanganga. And now Doherty. Cuts in from the right hand side. What can he do with this here? Played it short to Bissouma. Bissouma to Højbjerg. And now goes to the left hand side for Perisic, who lines up the shot. It takes a deflection and then it's headed away by Brentford. Brentford looking to try and run up the pitch rather than just get it away, and they've given it away now to Højbjerg. The ball is somehow turned back to the goalkeeper, who hoofs it away. Doesn't want to risk the back pass there. Perisic picks up the loose ball, drops it to Kane just to the left hand side of the box. Back to Perisic. Perisic goes backwards to try and cut round his man. It's a lovely ball played across to the right hand side for Doherty. Doherty helps it on its way to Kulusevski, who chips it into the box on the penalty spot, headed away by Jensen. And then just as Brentford look to try and break, Tony's fouled by Dyer on the turn, and that will be a free kick in Brentford's half to Brentford.
Uma particularidade que já conhecemos na Premierleague, muito poucas bolas fora do retângulo de jogo. O jogo é jogado dentro das 4 linhas, poucas paragens, jogo dinâmico, jogo fluido. E este é dos exemplos, sem dúvida, do bom futebol.
So Raya takes the goal kick for Brentford, plays it to the left-hand side. Cleared away by Dyer, picked up there again by Brentford. Long ball forward, headed on by Mbemo. Looking to try and get into the box for Tony. Cleared away by Tottenham again, but once again Brentford pick up possession on the edge of the attacking third. Neither team's done particularly well clearing their lines today. Rico Henry wins the battle with Kulusevski and plays it to Ben Mee. Now back with Raya, who teams up with Pinnock before hoofing the ball long. Headed on by Janelt, but he's fouled as he goes for the header by Basuma, and the referee gives the free kick to Brentford. Janelt still down, holding the back of his head, and some discomfort here. Physios are on.
40 minutos jogados, 41. Brentford está a vencer por 1-0. O Tottenham, mas até esta altura, não consegue dar indicadores com sucesso. Tentar virar o resultado. Em termos de remates tentados, a equipa de Tottenham já tentou 5. Apenas 3 com intenção a golo. Atenção, bola interceptada ali por Bissoma. Tentava o passe, interseção do Brentford. As linhas bem fechadas. Pelo menos até esta altura. Em termos de remates, as duas equipas estão igualadas. 3 remates com intenção por parte do Tottenham. 3 remates com intenção por parte do Brentford. Agora que o Brentford tem vantagem, destes 3 remates. A posse de bola, ligeira vantagem para o Tottenham. 56% para o Tottenham e 44% para o Brentford. Com uma vantagem, mas está a ser
Tanganga trying to stop him and did successfully. Son is released in the centre circle, but it's a great challenge there in the middle. Brentford now have the ball back. Here's Pinnock. Plays it short to Mee on his left. Down the line to Henry. Henry plays it infield. Didn't see the blue shirt arriving and gives it away. Kulusevski now has the ball. Wins advantage as Henry tried to win it back. Oh, that's a poor slip in the end from Tanganga. The chance is gone. And now there's a chance here for Brentford to break. It's a one-on-one here for Tony if he's onside. Tony goes round the goalkeeper. Ivan Tony! 2-0 Brentford. Will the flag go up? Yes, it does. And I think he was offside. But it was cool as you like there, Ivan Tony. We'll wait and see what VAR has to say about this. But this is poor here. The ball's just given away needlessly. Tony's offside there. As the ball's threaded through. And he doesn't need to be either. He's got enough space downside there. He went through on goal, went round the goalkeeper, put the ball in the back of the net. Beautifully done. But he was offside there. Well, we're still waiting for VAR here, which is, I'm surprised we're still waiting because it looked clear cut to me that that was offside. I don't know what the hold up is. He looked miles offside. Here we go, back underway, finally. No goal, Tottenham get us back underway in the 44th minute. And this is where VAR needs to up its game if it's going to survive in modern football, because that was a clear offside. There's no need at all for any delay there whatsoever. It looked offside at the build-up. The linesman puts his flag up. It should take 10 seconds for VAR to look at that once and say, yeah, he's about 3 yards offside, no goal. Anyway, Tottenham get into the box, but nothing comes of it. Brentford now, it's a lovely volley out to the wing, and Henry takes the touchdown on the right on the touchline, and then whips it down the wing, but that's poor, and spins out for a Tottenham throw-in. Into the final minute of the half. Doherty with the ball in hand.
Aí Tottenham a tentar.
To try and start one last attack for Tottenham in the first half. It's thrown down the line and headed back where it came from, and now Brentford again in a decent looking position. It's good defending there by Longeley, and the ball tried to play over to the right hand side is intercepted. They do come away with the ball though on the right hand side. Midway through the half it's chipped into the box and Bemo loses the aerial battle with Tanganga. It does come out to another teammate, and Brentford again have got the ball right on the edge of the attacking third. 4 minutes has been shown, by the way, in the way of added time. Tottenham try and break down the right. Kulusevski to Perisic. Now Højbjerg hits it long into the centre circle. And Harry Kane uses all his strength to come away with the ball. Goes to the right hand side. Plays it forward for Kulusevski, who just nudges it out onto the wing for Doc. More space this time. And Tanganga now receives the ball. He's got a chance to look up and play this forward if he wants to. He chooses instead to play it parallel across to Eric Dyer, who's just in front of the centre circle. Bissouma forward to Højbjerg, now to the left hand side for Perisic, trying to cross the ball into the box and does. Comes to the edge of the 6 yard box, headed away unchallenged, drops to Højbjerg, blocked at source. Now Tanganga again, he's just dispossessed, taking too long on the ball, Tottenham, and Brentford running straight in and winning it back off their toes. They do escape with possession though, Tottenham, and it's play forward looking for Kane, headed away, picked up by Højbjerg. Thinks about a cross into the box, chooses to go low to Kane instead. The ball bounces between him and the defender before eventually landing to Kane once again. Here's Son now, chips into the box, poor ball, cleared away. And again, Brentford look to counter, and again Brentford are fouled on the counter. Tanganga this time pulls down Tony. The referee's going to have to start showing some yellow cards if he wants to stop this happening, because play has been consistently disrupted by Tottenham. Free kick taken long by Raya, headed into the box and then headed away. Harry Kane now in the centre circle, picks it up for Tottenham. Son gives him support to the left, runs into the ball, takes it down the left hand side. Played into the middle for Højbjerg, now out to the left hand side for Perisic. Plenty of space for the cross, does cross. Doherty slides in at the far post, takes the man out who was trying to defend it, and it's out on the far side for a Tottenham throw in into the, well, had the 4 minutes now of added time, into the 50th minute now. Doherty tries to cross this in, it takes a deflection on its way, might land for Kane, it's picked out the air by Raya, and that will be the final action of the first half. And the managers make their way down the dugout. It's just the one goal in the first half. Brentford have been quick on the counter-attack, they've been pressing and closing down incredibly well, and Tottenham haven't had an answer. They put in extra bodies into the box and that pressure paid when they went direct. The ball bounced about after the shot was blocked and hit the goalkeeper, and Janelt was on hand in the 15th minute to stab the ball into the open net. At the break, it is Brentford 1.
you have a scan and you look around. Your first job is make sure you track your marker. Whoever it is, if they're running in the box, make sure you track it, you get goal side. That goal is preventable, but there's so much wrong with it.
So much wrong with that, and then when you look further into towards the end of that first half, could it?
It should have been. It's a case of either Tony just being too keen. Seconds and minutes before half time, what he's got to make sure he's got to do is recognise where he's on the pitch is, stay in your own half and your own side. Don't gamble. You can see that on the foot, so the way the midfield play the ball through. You need to just have a little bit more patience. That you can do that.
How do we get him more involved? How do they get more involved in this game?
Well, they just need to be a little more positive. I think they've had 58% possession, so they've had enough of the ball, but the Brentford are a really good side defensively. And how we need to find a way to get in those pockets. Maybe drop off a little bit deeper, let Son play a little bit higher, to the test between quiet. But I think the place is going to be better in the second half. I think there's plenty of potential in the second half. The midfield's got to do a little bit more, and it's going to go to 2 playing against Brentford's 3 to get that number in there. And when you're a midfield player, you try to take out your mark, and it's probably when you play against like Brentford, they don't have to do anything, they don't have to do anything, the way they find out to do so long. So the patience there, they've got to step higher.
Flash score of Brentford against Tottenham. Brentford 1-0 up after Janelt's goal in the 15th minute in the first half. Tottenham in possession, so ball hopeless forward again, once again, given away to Brentford. Picked up in the right back position, Heating field left-footed past the halfway line. Tottenham picking it back up, ball out to the left-hand side looking for Højbjerg, but he's put his weight on his right foot, needs to go left, and he can't get there in time, but he just watches that one. Brentford throwing just shy of the half, before eventually being left for Jorgensen, who's going to throw this one down the line. It's hit forward, and it's out this time for a Tottenham throw-in. Perisic is going to take this one, but he refuses to go and fetch it. Longley has to run to go and get the ball, throw it to Perisic, who will now take the throw-in. Jumps around, facing several different ways, before eventually throwing it as expected down the line. Brentford comfortably gather that one back and let it roll in the end all the way to the goalkeeper Raya. Raya will hit this one with a right foot volley to the left hand side. No one can touch that down. Goes through two Brentford players to Tottenham. Tottenham did well there to get the ball away. So 4 minutes gone in the second half already. Corner comes in, it's headed away at the near post and makes its way midway through the half before being headed out by Tottenham for a Brentford throw-in. Try and release it early from Bemu, and that is headed away by Perisic. And now Højbjerg. Back to Longley, who leaves this one for Doherty. Bissouma plays it out to the left-hand side for Højbjerg. Switches the play over the head of Tony. It's a little bit behind its intended target, but Tanganga does get there. Down the line for Kulusevski, and now Kane in the middle. He's been forced away from goal, plays it back forward for Kulusevski. And back now for Bissouma, who can't quite control it first touch, still recovers the ball. Plays it to left for Longley, comes towards the box, drops it onto the wing. Here's Perisic. Gets the ball into the far post. Harry Kane dives down, but can't quite make contact with it. And now there's some handbags. I'm not sure what decision the referee's given here, but both teams ferociously arguing with the referee here. So the ball comes in from Perisic, just watching the replay back. And I think they're appealing for a penalty on Harry Kane. Ben Mee was wrestling with him and put him off, and he couldn't get the header away. In real time, it looked like they'd both dived down for the header. But watching it back, there is an arm around Harry Kane. I think VAR are checking this. It's a 1-2 with Højbjerg. He's got 2 red shirts to try and tussle the ball past. He manages to have a throw in from Tottenham.
Parece que vai haver alterações. E esta equipa do Brentford é uma equipa que tem uma mentalidade vencedora. Uma mentalidade de inovação. Foi uma mensagem passada desde o seu presidente, o Sr. Matthew Benham. O senhor, o empresário visionário que tirou esta equipa da segunda divisão para a Premierleague. Com pouco orçamento a fazer bonito. Atenção, lá vai Brentford. Belmo foi desarmado. Insiste o Brentford. O público vibra. Olha o cruzamento a sair. Na grande área. Seria novamente para Tony. Mas não chegou lá a queixar-se diante do árbitro. Que foi agarrado. Este Ivan Toney. Jogador de 26 anos. Fez a sua formação nas escolas do Northampton Town Futebol Clube. Isto nos anos de 2012-2015. Chegou ao Newcastle em 2015. Fez ali 3 anos, 3 épocas no Newcastle. E chegou ao Brentford em 2020. Já tem 92 golos para Brentford. E hoje marcou o golo número 54 por esta formação. Este Ivan Toney. A marcar o seu golo número 54 no Brentford. E aí está a queixar-se o guarda-redes Forster. Prossegue o jogo. Brentford chegou ao golo no minuto 15 da primeira parte por Vitaly Janet. Cartão amarelo mostrado para Jensen. Com a entrada sobre Son. Em termos de cartões amarelos, este é o primeiro da partida. Até esta altura não há grandes queixas em termos disciplinares. Os jogadores têm cumprido, tem sido não a 100%, mas jogo limpo. Corte da defensiva do Brentford, de qualquer maneira, a despachar lá para a frente. Rico Henry. O árbitro a mostrar mais outro cartão amarelo. Desta feita para o jogador do Tottenham. A jogar ali com toda a força. Bissoma a agarrar o adversário. Bissoma, que é um jogador da Costa do Marfim, 26 anos. Um jogador que começou a jogar no Real Bamako. Um clube que tem a sua sede no Mali. E depois rumou para a França, a jogar pelo Lille. Isto no ano 2017. Uma das contratações desta época do Tottenham. Este Bissoma esteve no Brighton, foi contratado por 29 milhões de euros. Avisar para o seu companheiro Tanganga. Calmamente Langley vai jogando agora para Son. Atrasar Langley. Bola para frente. Oibier. O passe vai ao chão. O jogador de Brentford. O árbitro diz que não foi nada. Está a jogar. Belmo a deixar ali para o contra-ataque do Brentford. Atenção, a bola vai pela linha lateral. Era ali a corrida de Rico Henry, mas acabou por não dar em nada. Começa o lateral para a equipa do Tottenham. Já efetuado. Atenção. Sair o guarda-redes Foster e agarrar com segurança. Recordamos que o último jogo entre estas duas formações foi registado um empate a 0. O jogo aconteceu a 4 de abril deste ano. Na jornada anterior a esta, a 16ª, o Brentford venceu o Manchester City por 2-1. É uma equipa que vem para aqui com uma outra motivação. O Tottenham também vem de uma vitória 4-3 sobre o Leeds. Mas como é evidente para um Brentford, vencer o Manchester City com certeza que dá outra motivação para esta partida. O Tottenham também é considerado um grande. Logo, vai galvanizar esta equipa do Brentford. Atenção, cruzamento para a área. Tottenham, golo! E aí está! O inevitável Kane! Está feito! Golo! Golo do Tottenham! Quando tudo parecia que não iria haver mais nada, aí está o Tottenham. Cruzamento de Langley. E de repente, Harry Kane tira da cartola um salto e um cabeceamento a bater o guarda-redes David Raya, a marcar o 13º golo este ano na Liga Inglesa. Kane a reduzir o marcador. Atenção-lhe o remate de Toney. Bola defendida. E muito se falava do estado de espírito de Kane. O jogador que falhou um penalti no Mundial, frente ao Brasil. Nesta altura, em termos estatísticos, a equipa do Tottenham com 58% em termos de posse de bola, mais posse de bola que a equipa do Brentford, que tem apenas 41%. O Tottenham com mais passes, 350 contra os apenas 250 da equipa do Brentford, mas um Brentford que está disposto a tentar jogar em contra-ataque a partir de trocas de bola de forma sólida, consistente. Atenção-lhe Brentford. O árbitro manda para realizar o jogo, diz que houve falta. O senhor David Coote a dizer que é bola para o Tottenham. A equipa do Tottenham a partir para a frente. Langley ganha espaço a lateralizar para Sun. Atenção, o enquadramento, cruzamento para a esquerda, corta ali a defensiva do Brentford. Recupera o Oibier. Passe atrasado de longe a sair Foster da sua grande área. A realizar já para Langley. 70 minutos jogados. O público no estádio de Brentford a puxar pela sua formação. Insistentemente. O Tottenham a partir para cima. Atenção, lançamento para... O Tottenham na insistência. O toque de Kane, atenção. A tentar ali o rodopio. Kulusevski. Sai cruzamento rasteiro e remate, golo! Está feito, empate! Foi bem a receber ali a bola dentro da grande área. A bola sobrou limpinha, limpinha. E foi só bater Pierre lá pro fundo das malhas. Olha a jogada do Tottenham. Rodopiou sobre si mesmo Kulusevski. Fez o cruzamento, a bola tocou ali de leve, um desvio no defesa do Brentford. Brentford 2, Tottenham também 2. Isto é futebol. Jogo que inflama paixões e arrasta multidões. 1 minuto a festa. E noutro minuto, mas o público da casa não esmoreceu. O Brentford a cantarem There's Only One Matteo Brennan. Esta canção eles entoam para o seu presidente. Um presidente que diz que não foi nada. Vamos lá ver o que é que vai sair daí. Doherty a ir reclamar diante do árbitro, a dizer que foi ceifado em falta. E houve ali um toquezinho de Jorensen. E um pequeno desentendimento entre os dois jogadores. Atenção. Partida momentaneamente parada. Naturalmente. E a bola para o Brentford. Está decidido. Jogo empatado. Brentford 2. Tottenham 2. Atenção, lançamento. Olha o Brentford. E cai ali. Belmo. O que é que o árbitro vai dizer? Vamos lá ver. O juiz David Coot. Não foi nada. Cartão amarelo. Será que atirou-se para o chão? Belmo. A simular penalti. Atenção, vamos lá ver. Belmo. Bem assinalado, muito bem. Muito bem o juiz David Coot. Belmo a fazer teatro. Com certeza que dava um belo ator de cinema. Mas o árbitro David Coot a não ir na conversa. E está tudo igualado. Bom jogo de futebol até esta altura. As duas equipas com bom desempenho. Um dos jogadores com mais minutos jogados na Premierleague é o guarda-redes David Raya, o jogador do Brentford, com 1350 minutos. É um jogador que praticamente disputou por inteiro todos os 16 jogos até aqui disputados. Atenção, olha a finta, cruzamento, olha o Tottenham. E Kane Um pontapé acrobático a falhar. O árbitro para o jogo. O que é que foi? Fora do jogo, será? Perisic faz a finta, grande drible. O cruzamento. E Kane a tentar aqui este voo acrobático. Não deu em nada. Perisic reclama mão sobre o adversário. Mão à bola. Mas o árbitro não considerou e a bola para o Brentford. E aí está Kane, ele que marcou já o seu 13º golo. Corrida. Lá vai a equipa do Tottenham. Corte. Lá vai Sun, tenta o drible. Ainda o jogador coreano a deixar para Kane. Não passa pela muralha do Brentford. Já está a jogar ali Bissoma. Vai trocando o Tottenham. Hoybier. À procura de espaço. Sun. Tentava ali o passe para Kane. Foi interceptado esférico. Vai Belmo. Tentava ali o passe, mas a bola acabou por sair pela linha lateral. Vai haver substituição para o Brentford. As apostas do técnico Thomas Frank. Saída de Norgard e de Belmo. Entrada de Da Silva e Wissa. Os jogadores passados pelo técnico Thomas Frank. Jorge Da Silva, jogador de 24 anos de idade, meio campista, jogador que fez a sua formação nas escolas do Arsenal e chegou ao Brentford em 2018. Lá está o Tottenham. 83 minutos jogados. Olha o cruzamento para a área. Atenção! Cabeçada de Kane. Bola bate na barra. E seria o segundo golo de Kane esta tarde. Olha o contra-ataque da equipa do Brentford. Não perde tempo. E a recuperação do Tottenham ali. O árbitro assinala a falta para o Brentford. Empurrado o jogador do Brentford. Empurrões agora tanto de um lado e do outro. O árbitro deixa seguir, diz que é bola para o Tottenham. O senhor David Coates a seguir um critério de não assinalar tudo o que é falta, a deixar a seguir o contacto mais leve. O Brentford a jogar ao chão, ao primeiro toque, atenção, lançamento longo, grande área, remate, a bola passa ao lado. E foi Toney a esticar o pé, tentava ali fazer um chapéu suave pro guarda-redes Foster, mas a bola levou um bocado de mais intensidade e a cabeçada de Kane, a bola bateu na barra em instantes. Seria o segundo da tarde para Kane e o terceiro do Tottenham, no caso daria vantagem aqui para o Tottenham. Para já, partida empatada, Brentford 2, Tottenham 2. Insiste o Tottenham em mais um ataque. A equipa do Tottenham começou a perder este encontro. O primeiro golo marcado por Brentford de Vitaly Janel aos 15 minutos da primeira parte. E depois Ivan Toney marcou aos 54 minutos. E o Tottenham a reduzir por Henry Kane aos 65 minutos. E Pierre Roibier aos 71 a empatar a partida. António Conte a dar indicações aos seus pupilos. Pontapé de canto. Sun para bater o pontapé. O sul-coreano. Pontapé de canto, já que o último a tocar a bola foi um jogador da equipa do Brentford. Brentford está a jogar em casa, recordamos aqui, o telespectador, é uma equipa que está a vir de uma vitória. As duas equipas vêm de vitórias nos jogos anteriores. Atenção, pontapé de canto batido, sai o guarda-redes David Raya e agarra com segurança. Bola jogada ali para Rasmussen. Vai jogando o Brentford. Ali a controlar de cabeça. A bola vem para as mãos do guarda-redes Foster. Guarda-redes veterano. Este Foster. 34 anos de idade. Muita experiência. Olha o Brentford. Já recuperou. Mas Sanchez a manter ali a bola jogável para a equipa do Tottenham. – 88 minutos jogados. A intensidade do jogo mantém-se, as duas equipas ainda com boa frescura física, ainda com um futebol muito dinâmico, e Toney não gosta nada da decisão do juiz da partida, a dizer que a bola é do Tottenham. Bola já cobrada, Langley. Pelo Tottenham contra 9 da equipa do Brentford. Mais eficácia o Brentford, em menos remates. Que o Tottenham chegou ao mesmo número de golos. Aí está Sanchez, galgar terreno, pode sair o cruzamento. Ali o compasso de espera. Bissoma a lateralizar para Doherty. Daqui a pouco 90 minutos de jogo. Sun a ir lá. Olha o passe. Seria para a corrida de Sanchez na grande área, mas o passe com muita intensidade. Chegou às mãos com segurança do guarda-redes David Raya. Pinnock. A controlar ali o esférico Ben-Mi. Lançamento longo. De compensação, as neutralizações, já adicionado pelo árbitro. Olha o cruzamento para a área, muita força. Eric Dyer a meter ali muita intensidade neste lançamento. Central de 28 anos desta equipa do Tottenham. Jogador que fez a sua formação no Sporting. Vai o Tottenham. Kane. Vai o chão. Não, aguenta a carga. Olha o passe. Muito bem. Pode ser o cruzamento. Rasteiro. Corta ali o Brentford. O cruzamento atrasado de Kulusevski. A bola saiu pela linha lateral. Reposição para a equipa do Tottenham. Já está lá Perisic posicionado. O árbitro deu 5 minutos de compensações, neutralizações. Já está esgotado 1 minuto e meio. Perisic, o que é que vai fazer? Deixar a bola sair para mais um arremesso. António Conte a dar instruções aos seus pupilos. Instantes finais. Arremesso, corta ali a defensiva do Brentford. Kulusevski. Sai o cruzamento para a área. Foi ali, Rui Vieira bombear a área. E Dyer a dizer aos seus companheiros que é para cabeceamento. Aquela bola é para cabeceamento. Está ali Sun para o pontapé de canto. Agora é o tudo ou nada do Tottenham. Atenção, bola batida. Corta o Brentford. A aguentar a pressão. O toque ali de Bissoma. Vai jogando Sun. Tenta passar pelo adversário. Está ali um jogador estatelado no relvado. Tudo indica que é Langley. Vai lá o juiz da partida a ver se está tudo bem com o jogador. De 27 anos. E parece que ficou magoado. Está ali a sangrar. Jogador francês. Clement Lenglet. Está a ser assistido dentro do relvado. O defesa francês que começou nas escolinhas do Nancy. Passou para o futebol espanhol, pelo Sevilha, época de 2013-2017. Foi ao Barcelona em 2018, onde fez 160 jogos ao serviço da formação catalã. Veio para o Tottenham emprestado este ano. Jogador que ascendeu à seleção francesa em 2019. E substituição no Tottenham, entrada de Davis. Instantes finais. Entrada de Ben Davis. Arremesso para a área. O corte ali da equipa de Brentford. Insiste o Tottenham. Instantes finais. 30 segundos para que se esgotem os 5 de compensações, neutralizações que o juiz da partida deu para este jogo. Atenção, cruzamento. Corte do Brentford de qualquer maneira. Insiste o Tottenham. É o tudo ou nada. Instantes finais. Sanchez. Mau passe interceptado. Vai o Brentford a jogar ali com Belmo. A recuperação da equipa Tottenham. Atenção, tem espaço. Era por Kane. Mas não conseguiu chegar lá. Recupera o Tottenham em termos defensivos. O Sun. Remate. Defesa de David Raya. E há um jogador do Tottenham estatelado. Já está lá o juiz da partida. Últimos instantes. Remate de Sun. E ali a defesa de David Raya esticar-se. E a espalmar a bola.
Højbjerg, that's a lovely spin from him. Drops it to Bissouma. Perisic trying to get the ball in. There's two Brentford players to stop it. He's managed to win it back though. Goes down the left-hand side, plays the ball in while he's got the chance. It's headed away again by Brentford, now helped on with a volley forward. In the centre circle, Sanchez hits it back towards the Brentford box. Headed on for Kane. Kane can't get there first. It's headed away by Brentford. Picked up by Perisic, who's been determined to win absolutely every battle on the pitch today. The 5 minutes is now up. There will be some added time because of that injury to Longley. Played down the right-hand side, intercepted here by Henry for Brentford. Shields the ball